Today, we have the highlights of Boston at Toronto on March 6th. Here is the top PWHL highlights you need to see.
Home team in their crisp blues and Boston rolling with their white jerseys. Susanna Tapani trying to get her stick on it for Boston in the offensive zone. They've had a bit of a bumpy ride in the month of February. They do have a win against Toronto. It came here in January. And it was the last time Toronto was defeated to maximize their offensive talent, because Boston came into the season looking really great on paper with players like Alina Mueller. Right now, Emily Brown, she wanted to keep it in play there in the offensive zone, couldn't quite do it for Rattray. Back in her home province tonight from Canada, Ontario. Nurse is it back to Flanagan. Still loose. Now Sarah Nurse has some room. Looks for the shot. She takes it, and another one. Allie Monroe scores! Monroe with the first goal of the night to get things going early for PWHL Toronto.
And what a great play for Sarah Nurse to bring this puck to the net. We saw a bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Rattray just skates over that puck, and Sarah Nurse picks it up. She pulls in, cuts across the slot, and puts it on net. And Allie Monroe is there to clean up that mess here and put Toronto up 1-0 here in the first.
And what a great way to score your first PWHL goal as well. Taking care of business. Set up by Sarah Nurse. Talked about scoring by committee for Boston. Same goes, of course, for Toronto. They're really looking to maximize their players and their skill set. Sends it back to Bach. Lucy Comfer has become one to take quite a few face-offs for Toronto. Boston now working below their own goal line. Here's Toronto. Tees up Flanagan. Flanagan off the end boards. Comfer being covered by Tapani, and Bach brings it back, finds some room, gets the pass to Comfer. Shot off the body of DiGirolamo. Patience from these two, Comfer and Kogan, working together, trying to find some space, getting pressed to the outside, perimeter play. Boston doing a good job of taking back their space here. Susanna Tapani basically just laying over. Hillary Knight able to chip it free.
And again, Boston needs that low support on their breakout. They're having trouble. Toronto's hemming them in, and unless their sentiment comes below and helps them along that dot line, they need that help on their breakout.
Now chasing is Connors in front, Malte! Oh, and that one just wide. Connors again. Loses it in her skates, though, that time. Starkangelo pushes the puck. Deep in the Toronto zone, gets it back. Off the near wall this time, Turnbull. Open to turn it over. Carries it through. Far side, Malte. Starkangelo getting in on it.
Look at that hand-eye coordination from Lauren Gable there. She's able to bat that one out of the air and into the neutral zone, help her team with that breakout.
Now Natalie Spooner working against it. Jamie Lee Rattray just trying to clear it. Here comes Natalie Spooner. She's got room. She shoots. She scores! Shine the silverware. Natalie Spooner loves to dish out goals, and she adds another for Toronto.
And what a beautiful goal for Natalie Spooner. This is all effort for her. You see Rattray pick up that puck and try to take off, but Spooner's there to pick off that pass, come in and use her speed on that breakaway, and then roofs that backhand on Frankel. What a wonderful goal for Natalie Spooner, adding to her tally. That's 12 now.
Bolster the spirits of Boston. Keller over to Smornin in front. And Again, Knight was where she needed to be. It's a tough call. Emma Malte rushing the action. Franken way out of her net. That was a good play there by Boston to stop the jailbreak goal. Taylor Gerard with speed. Barak to Malte. This is a line that loves to be aggressive for Toronto. The final seconds here on this Boston power play. Trying to set up Morin, far side. Gigi Marvin down low, Gerard with patience, and that's deflected up high on the glass. Brown. Down low now, back to even strength. Turnbull out of the penalty box. Into the Toronto zone she goes. Alexa Vasco. Over to Confer, back to Turnbull, shoots, and a kick saved by Frankel.
That's a good shot choice for Blair Turnbull.
She's teeing up another. She was trying to find fast. Vasco down low as well. Scott Connors now on the line. Setting up, she scores! Patience paid off for PWHL Toronto, and Maggie Connors comes through. It is Connors' third goal of the season to make it 3 for Toronto.
And what a great job from Renata Fast to bring this back up to the point. Maggie Connors is able to walk, and she just takes that shot towards the net. And that one appears it could have even been tipped in front of the net as well.
Looks that way.
And that one goes bar down on for.
Coming through, here's Miller and a pass to Nurse. Doesn't quite connect, but keeps it in the zone here for Toronto. Pushed out, as I said that, by Darkangelo and Shirley. Soderberg plays it.
Good job for Soderberg there to see Sarah Nurse pressuring her on that other side and backhand it to her other defense partner there.
Sophie Shirley dumps it down. Allie Flanagan flies in. Shirley gets it back, far side. No one in the slot except Natalie Spooner. Plays it over to Hannah Miller. Stopped by Jess Healy, though. Solid work by the Boston player. Now DiGirolamo works around LaRock this time. Still forced down low. Pelkey quite getting her stick on it. Spooner. Toronto continues here. Now Taylor Gerard trying to set up. Healy has it, and she scores! Boston on the board. Jess Healy with the shot and the goal.
And that'll be Jess Healy's first goal of the PWHL here. That's a beautiful shot. We see Pelkey keep that puck in. Taylor Gerard is able to get taken down, actually, draws the penalty, but Jess Healy continues on with that puck, puts that high on Campbell, and goes top shelf, far side, right over Campbell's glove.
Now Boston again, it is 6-on-5 empty net in the Boston end. And the loose puck. This is a full-on race to it. Spooner! That's in front. There will be a penalty coming on the way. And things are getting a little out of hand here in Toronto. A look at how the officials are seeing the action on the ice.
Pretty big scrum here, but looks like there's going to be a penalty on Jess Healy.
Flanagan again. Switches positions. Connor, backhand. Boston. Brown tries to clear it. Not quite again. It's 5-on-3 right now. And there will still be time for 5-on-4. Shot from the point up high into the net. In the penalty box, Gerard in the slot. Throws it towards the net. Darkangelo back to Healy this time. She's getting plenty of coverage from Lorac down low. Toronto in their own end, but we're in the final minute of play here, and Boston still down a player as it is a Royale Tiger Tau power play. And in front, Lorac It's done by Soderberg. Absolute chaos in front of the crease there. Spooner. There'll be another penalty coming. This time against Toronto as the final seconds here begin to wind down in this game. I mean, what can you say about the way this game has come to a close, or is coming to a close? We're truly in the final seconds here. It's going to seem like Toronto's going to come away with it.
And Jess Healy here and Hannah Miller, they're drawing at each other. Jess Healy threw a big hit on Hannah Miller down in the corner, but Miller got her back along the way here. Miller gets Healy from behind here, throws her into the boards, and that's the call against Miller. But then again, Healy did throw that big hit at the other end of the ice there. But we see here, Spooner has been amazing, breakaway speed, Athletic Brewing Company player of the game, doing an amazing job showcasing her size, speed, and skill to put that one over Frankel and put her team up.
And in a night where we've had some first goals, Monroe opening up scoring for Toronto in the first period, her first PWHL goal, and then Jess Healy for Boston getting her first on the season for the visitors. So it'll be 4-on-4 for now in front. Tapani takes a shot, final seconds. And the crowd will close it. And make sure you count it. 8 wins in a row for PWHL Toronto. After being at the bottom of the standings to start this inaugural season, they have been on a run. A 3-1 finish over PWHL Boston here at Mattamy Athletic Center. Boston now the 3rd